birthday lovers. You know the vibes. So today I am going to make, I'm sorry y'all. Y'all, let's get into my outfit that my baby bought me though. Thank you, baby. Baby bought me this outfit. He bought it in Atlanta. It's so cute to me. It fits so well. It's so comfy. I love everything about it. Baby bought me these waist beats too. Shout out to baby, y'all. I love my baby. So yes, y'all read that title right. This is about the time this is about my experience in the shelter. Okay, so boom. If y'all watched the previous video of me telling y'all when I got the gun pulled on me, fast forward years later, yes, I went back. We now have a child. I went back, we now have a child, and I went to the domestic violence shelter because he put his hands on me. Again, he put his hands on me. But I'm gonna tell y'all the backstory of why. But before I get into that, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. If not, go lay. Don't play with me. Play with your mama. Period. Y'all know the vibes. So anyways, y'all, this one now, even though I am healed from this one still made me teary-eyed. This story of my life, because my baby girl, she was involved, and that, my whole heart, my baby girl was involved, and that was very, very, very traumatic for me, because no one ever think that they would experience a man jumping on them that they had a baby for, jumping on them in front of their child, in front of their baby. My baby was she was a baby. She was considered an infant. She wasn't even a toddler. She was an infant. So boom, this is how this story goes. So y'all, one day I'm at home at his dad's house, because yeah, I was at his dad's house. We was living at his dad's house at the time. I'm at his dad's. Me and his dad was really, really cool, and everybody had moved. We had moved or whatever from the old house or whatever, and so I needed to be there just until I found a place. So we at his dad's house or whatever, and man, I text him. It was Martin Luther King Day. I'll never forget. I text him and I told him, I said, hey, I need you to, it was Martin Luther King Day. So y'all know Martin Luther King with children, everything is going to be closed, okay? Schools are closed because that is a special day. So the schools were closed, and her daycare was closed. So I texted him and I said, hey, may you please watch Leah for me while I go work? I said, her daycare was closed due to Martin Luther King Day. Now, mind you, he knew that because the daycare that Leah was going to was the daycare that his second oldest daughter was going to. And, you know, he helped me get her in there. So he the one that told me the message. So if you know that I have to work, I can't call off, I need my job more than anything. If you know that, why wouldn't you watch my baby? Mind you, he didn't have to work because it was Martin Luther King Day. So he didn't have to work. But I still did. The job I worked at, they didn't care about holidays, so I still had to work. So he texts me back like, I'm not watching her. She cried too much. Yes, about his own baby, y'all. He says to me, I'm not watching her. She cried too much, and he was like, you just ain't going to work then. That's what he said to me. So I was just like, I said, oh my gosh, all I asked you was to watch our child. And I put our in caps. I said, but it's okay though, because you have 3 daughters. I said, and them tables always turn. That's all I said, y'all. So he was like, oh, you want to talk? I'm going to say exactly what he said to me. Oh, you want to talk shit, bitch? All right, I'm on my way. So he comes over. So because it's his dad's house, he has like full-blown access to the house. So he comes over, he comes inside the house or whatever. And he immediately just grabbed me by the back of my hair. He grabbed me by the back of my hair. Y'all, I'm sorry, this is making me, it's emotional to talk about, because nobody wants to go through that, you know? Especially not in front of their baby girl, especially not from someone that they thought would never do that. But just, y'all just have to understand and see the red flags in the beginning, because I definitely seen the red flags, and I tried to love him through it. But you can't love nobody through their red flag, through big red flags like that. You can't love certain things. You can't love certain people through their red flags. There's certain people that you can, and there's certain people that you can't. And he is definitely one that you cannot. So, boom, so he grabbed me by the back of my hair, and he tried to throw me on the bed, but because I'm strong, he didn't get to throw me on the bed. So when he tried to throw me on the bed, like it was like a standstill, like he like had to jerk back, because I wasn't going. Like, you're not gonna throw me on the bed. I know you see my 6-month-old daughter, my 5-month-old daughter right there. Like, you got me messed up. I think she was 6 months. I know you see my 6-month-old daughter right there. No, you're not about to throw me on this bed in front of my child. So at this time, y'all, he pushed me, and he yelling in my face, screaming in my face, y'all, spit flying in my face. And I finally just get over it. So I stand up on top of the bed, y'all. We went to fighting. Like, I had to fight this, mind you. He's 6'8". So, and I'm 5'11". I'm a tall girl myself, but 6'8" compared to 5'11", you're taller than me. You're standing over me. So I went to fighting him like he was just a dude in the street. So I started fighting him, and so we were fighting, and so then I fall on the bed. So when I fall on the bed, he tried to pull me by my legs. So I hurry up and I run up to the bed, and I run by Leah, because me thinking in my head, like, maybe if I run by my baby, that's what she would make him stop. She would make him stop. Y'all, when an abuser is after you, they do not stop. So Leah did not make him stop. So boom, he seen that Leah, this is the part that makes me so emotional, because ooh, y'all, I'm about to cry, because my baby, she see me, like, I was starting to cry because she was right there. And my baby knew that she knew something was wrong, because she came and she laid her face on top of me. So for my baby to come and lay her face on top of me, she knew something was wrong. So y'all, we tussling, we fighting, and he's trying to pull me. So he gets Leah and he takes her and he pulls her. I'm fighting with him, but I don't want to pull my baby, so I just let go. So he takes Leah, he put her in the car seat, he takes her out there, he set her in the living room, he comes back in the living room. I try to hurry up and lock the door. He runs in there, he locked the door, and he think he finna just wail on me. So at this point, we fight, and I'm kicking him. I'm doing everything I can. I call my mom. My mama come over there. My mama call the police. My mama get there. It's so fast. I don't know how fast. I don't know how she got that fast, but she got there. We pull up. I leave. I leave, and I go to my mama. Like, okay, you gonna have to do this for you, because this is the only way you gonna get him out your life. You gotta go to this shelter. Y'all, I was so sick. I was so sick. I was so sick to take my baby girl in here with these strangers. Just, I was sick as a dog. So I go and I tell them what happened, and they admit me to the shelter. And by the way, I went to the Springs over off on I forgot that street, but I went to the Springs, y'all. So I get there, I'm at the Springs or whatever, and I'm sick. The first day I'm in there, I can't eat, I can't sleep. They were very helpful. They try to make you feel as comfortable as ever. They provided everything for Leah. Like, even though Leah had buku clothes, buku shoes, anybody that knows me knows how I come about my kids when it comes to stuff like that. So I really I really didn't even need anything for Leah. I did still use her clothes that she had, but they would provide just a whole bunch of diapers, formula for her, wipes for her, PJs for her. They would provide like Walmart gift cards and stuff like that. But the first day I was so sick, and the people in there knew I was sick. I couldn't eat. You know, they provide food for you and everything in there. I couldn't eat. I just would look at Leah and I would just be crying the whole day. I just couldn't believe that I was in a shelter, y'all. I couldn't believe I was in a domestic violence shelter. So the first night I couldn't sleep. I just watched my baby sleep, and I just really couldn't sleep. And then boom, Leah gets the flu. Leah gets the flu. My baby ended up catching the flu. A couple days later, we were in the shelter. My baby ended up catching the flu. Leah was so sick. My baby, all she did was sleep. I was scared. I was young. I was just so vulnerable at that moment. I just needed somebody, and y'all, I felt so alone, and I just couldn't go to my mama's house because he had already been to my mama's house. He went to my mama's house, y'all, and he tried to break into my mama's house, and he went there, and I called the police. The police had came out there, and I didn't open the door until the police came there, and that was before we went to the shelter. And man, the police came, and he was like, she said I can keep my baby, and the police was like, did you say he can keep it? It's his turn. I said no, I never said that. So as the police stand right there, y'all, he pushes me. But because he's so big and he's a black man, the police was so scared they wouldn't do anything. The man was shaking. He was so scared. He had to call for backup. So he called for backup. This boy had to be taking some drugs or something because he was tripping. He was like, oh, y'all can shoot me. And all y'all can do this, all I can do that. And so that's how I ended up being in that shelter. And so that's pretty much what happened. I was in the shelter because he had jumped on me. And yeah, that is my story about me being in the shelter. And then after that, I got kicked out of the shelter, y'all, because you know, he apologized, me being vulnerable again. He apologized, and I was very, very vulnerable, and I had ended up getting kicked out of the shelter because even though he had apologized, I had communicated with him. I got kicked out of the shelter because his mama knew where I was at, because my mom was like, okay, she's in the shelter, but you can't, you know, the shelter that she's in, you can't, they're not gonna tell you. His mama automatically knew because she's a woman, so she's like, she's at the Springs, and he got me kicked out of the shelter because he knew I was there. Even though he apologized, y'all, I have not been in a relationship with that man since then. When I got pregnant with Leah, we wasn't in a relationship, but then we ended up getting back together. But I haven't been in a relationship with him since then. That was still very traumatic. As y'all see, I got a little emotional because my baby, she came and laid her head on my face. That did something to me. So definitely watch out for the red flags, y'all. That was something traumatic that I am currently, as y'all can see, still healing from, because my baby was involved. So y'all, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Y'all be easy. I hope y'all enjoy, and I hope this helps. And I wanted to share these stories with y'all because I'm still young. I'm 26, but at those times I needed somebody to do this. I needed somebody to do this and to spread videos and to spread awareness of red flags. And I'm gonna tell y'all his red flags. His red flags were talking to women any kind of way, snapping on his mama. His other red flag was just being disrespectful. When he get mad, he just fly off at the mouth. Those are red flags, y'all. Y'all cannot deny red flags, because if they'll talk to somebody else like that, they'll talk to you like that. And I'm woman enough to let y'all know and let y'all in my life and tell y'all what I've been through. And that's just a traumatic experience that I've been through. So I just want to tell y'all to please watch out for the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. And free game, do not tell nobody the red flags you've been through, because when you tell people the red flags you've been through, they're going to use that, and they're going to hold on to those same red flags that they have that you told them you've been through, and they're going to literally hold out on you. And then when you get way down the road, these red flags start coming out. The true person that they are start coming out, because you can only hide it for a moment. But free game, do not tell nobody when you meet them what you've been through. Oh, I've been through this, I'm traumatized from this. Don't tell them that. They don't need to know that. You just need to be able to catch them red flags before you get down that road. So yes, y'all be easy. I'm so happy that y'all tuned into this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I love y'all.